Really, y'all don't know this, y'all in danger. I'm a threat. I'm a gamble with your life, cause you know that it's a bet. You know I ain't letting up, my foot is on your neck. Take my word for it, it's a promise and a threat. Really, y'all don't know this, y'all in danger. I'm a threat. I'm a gamble with your life, cause you know that it's a bet. You know I ain't letting up, my foot is on your neck. Take my word for it, it's a promise and a threat. I ain't never really wanna flex my gifts, but I think it's my time, let me check my wrist. You can never get my shine, I'ma keep on grinding till I reach the tip top. When it's just in my jeans and I ain't looking back, cause I'm feeling like Chris Cross. They can never slow me down, but they need to hate me, now I'm feeling like Chris. Rock with the team, cause you know that we winning, we with it, we going, we flowing again. I might just go by a Benz, I might just blow my advance, whoa. I did it all for the feeling, alive but I'm making a killing. I'm gonna break every ceiling, cause I need a million, but I don't need your money, you can pay me in respect. Cause once I do it big, what's to follow is a check. I need 100 bags, nothing more, nothing less. And the ops feel away, cause I'm next, I'm a threat. Oh yeah. Really, y'all don't know this, y'all in danger, I'm a threat. I'm a gamble with your life, cause you know that it's a bet. You know I ain't letting up, my foot is on your neck. Take my word for it, it's a promise and a threat. Really, y'all don't know this, y'all in danger, I'm a threat. It's a gamble with your life, cause you know that it's a bet. You know I ain't letting up, my foot is on your neck. Take my word for it, it's a promise and a threat. I ain't been feeling spectacular, flow so sick it's hazardous. Y'all still suck like Dracula. Sip this beat, let's back it up. And I don't care about critics, cause they talk too much, and I know that I gotta keep on grinding, finding myself. I ain't gonna stop until I know I had enough. Mama, I made it, I know that they see me, I'm popping these bottles just like I'm a genie. I'm glad that you made me, it's all in my DNA. I'm about my chips like I'm working for Frito-Lay, and bet it bag on myself. I don't do it for my health, every threat is a champion. Got the title, need a belt. I don't need your money, you can pay me in respect. Once I do it big, what's to follow is a check. I need 100 bags, nothing more, nothing less. And the ops feel away, cause I'm next, I'm a threat. Oh yeah. Really, y'all don't know this, y'all in danger, I'm a threat. I'm a gamble with your life, cause you know that it's a bet. You know I ain't letting up, my foot is on your neck. Take my word for it, it's a promise and a threat. Really, y'all don't know this, y'all in danger, I'm a threat. Gamble with your life, cause you know that it's a bet. You know I ain't letting up, my foot is on your neck. Take my word for it, it's a promise and a threat.
Still young spits, but you come a young boss. Eating real good, so a man's gon' floss. Got my weight up and my view real posh. You a frisbee man, so that mean you get tossed. But a new clip, studio in the back. Numbers rang up, had to spit it with the chaps. Realest in the city, in my record, I fact. But your man's only chat when he do it in the raps like swag go lost and don't really care what it cost them. You don't wanna cross them. My lifestyle awesome, couldn't decide if my gal wanted to, so I bought them. Don't run track, but I run up a check. Run, do it real big, gotta one up the next. Point to the sky with the one up, I'm blessed. I'm young, rich and black, so you know I'm a threat.
Big time, no man now. Diamonds in my teeth, I got a lot of shine. Running up the number, that's a lot of crime. Try to take it from me, must be out your mind. Big time, lot of sun. Smoky in the air, that's a lot of pine. Pockets running over with the dollar sign. Try to take it from me. Big time, big time, big time.
Two covers through the middle. Artie up for three.
They shall not grow old, as we that are left grow old. Age shall not weary them, nor the years condemn. At the going down of the sun, and in the morning, we will remember them. Kia hiwara, kia hiwara. Kia hiwara ki tēnei tuku. Kia hiwara ki tērā tuku. Kia atu, kia oho, kia matara. Tēnā koutou e te whānau whutupōro, no mai hara mai ki Mount Murray Salt Stadium here in Te Puke for this first of our double-header matches, live coming to you on this Anzac Day 2026. Ko Pātiriki rei tōku ingoa, and it is my pleasure to be calling today's Bay of Plenty Rugby Baywide competition matches on this glorious fine day in the kiwi fruit capital of New Zealand. First up is the Baywide development game between the hosts, Te Puke Sports, and the young man from the Big Smoke, Tauranga Sports. Let's get to the two team lineups. Shane McDermott, coach of Tauranga Sports, coming off a big win last weekend. He has the luxury of being able to freshen up his squad. Up front, Tyler King switches back to hooker spot after starting there 2 weeks ago, and last week starting at tight head prop. Whakasiula drops back from the Prems, with Smith rounding out the front row. A settled engine room in Thomas and Smith at 4 and 5, and the loose forward trio is Reardon, Livingston, with last week's loosehead prop Royce Morgan getting a chance to showcase his skills on the blind side of the scrum. McDermott fields an almost identical backline at Crosby at half, Taumata in the driver's seat, Motley and Lithgow in the centres, and Big Tim Spencer and French import Montet in the back three, with Max Wilson coming off the bench to seal a starting position on the wing spot. The bench sees McBride, McPherson, Tisley Old, Anderson, Walsh and Sodiu, and they will see some action in the second half, and their coach, former NPC referee and international TMO, Shane McDermott. Your home team for today, fresh off the press, Utu Moigalo, Tamihana at hooker and Nicholas on the tight head. Tamani and Mackie with Saunders, Tiaho and Pudgy Veal at open side. The back line, Walker, Morrison, Navord, Edmonds, and the back crew of Kaiken, Miller, and we don't know the name of the fullback yet. Referee for today's match, Elias Owen, and he'll be assisted in the dugout by referee coach Craig Riley. We're not that far away from action. It's a glorious day here in Te Puke. Had a nice walk over the grass earlier today. The pitch is in immaculate condition. It's 19 degrees, the wind, not a breath of fresh air. You couldn't want for a better day to play some footy on Anzac Day. As you can see, there's a crowd building up here today for today's doubleheader, with the development teams about to take the field. Lots of supporters for both teams here today, with visitors, Tauranga Sports, just a 30-minute drive up the freeway. Plenty of shorts out as the weather is in such good condition. And of course, the tuck shop's doing a fantastic business. Plenty of hot chips on offer. And as the Tauranga Sports Colts team head over to the number 2 field, they're taking up their positions. It's a 3-game triple header here today, folks, with the 2 Colts teams playing over on the number 2 field. And the development teams are going to be taking the field in any minute now for their first matchup. And here we go. We welcome the 2 teams to the field. First of all, Tauranga Sports in their traditional new strip. They're fresh, coming off a big win last week over Te Puna at their home ground, Jurassic Park. And they'll be looking to string towards a second round window with another win under their belt.
It is Heritage round, the round where we remember all those that have come before us and been a part of our legacy as we...
Hope you all had an opportunity to get up early this morning and head out to your local dawn service to commemorate and celebrate and remember all of those that have served the country and have lost their lives in conflicts and wars around the world. We're just sitting tight now for the Te Puke Sports development team to venture out of their Shed, and here they come. Led out by number 7, Robert Pudgyville.
Tomasi's just sit under one of the far seat.
Pudgy leading out the team. If you can come right to seat in the...
Looks like Pudgyville's got the captain's armband on today. Number 5, Leo Smith from Tauranga Sports.
Hey? Yeah, I know.
He's the captain. And of course, Pudgyville's wearing the number 16 jersey just to keep me on my toes.
Boys, we do need someone to do this flag, eh?
But we're hoping he's playing on the open side. Two teams are swapping over. Tauranga Sports playing from left to right. And the hosts, Te Puke Sports, will be playing from right to left.
Yeah, are we all good? Or do I need to... No, we need someone. Oh, you'll be... Chuck out my jackets here, chuck that on, or Mussie's jackets on the ground. Just put it on inside out or something. We've got one of our boys on it already. Stay on this side, eh?
Just waiting for a ball to get ourselves underway here at Murray Salt Stadium. And just like that, one appears.
Alright.
Can we keep him in? He's our reserve, that's all.
Countdown, Eli, when you're ready.
Find your whole team. New comms in today. The other one's gone flat now.
There's the whistle from the referee, Elias Owen, and we're underway here at Murray Salt Stadium with a big deep kick deep into Te Puke territory as the sports players have recycled the ball. Clearance kick by Morrison. Doesn't find touch. Down to his opposite man, Taumata, who does a big kick. He hasn't found the touchline.
And again, middle.
Left winger Kaiken with a kick, but a bit of force back here, fielded by Wilson.
Okay.
Morrison with the ball. He's outside his 22. He puts the kick through. Deep into the Tauranga Sports 22 area, and Taumata clears the ball into touch on the far side of the field, around about the Te Puke Sports halfway 10-metre line. A little bit of chess and territory to get us underway, and we've got our first line-out throw. Utu Moigalu with the throw. But it's been won against the head by Tauranga Sports. Unfortunately, the throw went straight into touch. Te Puke get another opportunity right on the halfway line. Taken by Pudgyville. Halfbacks missed the ball, but he's recycled it nicely. Te Puke Sports have the ball out their back line. Unfortunately, the pass wasn't that great from the base of that ruck. Nord knocks it on, and we've got our first scrum for the match. Some old heads in that Te Puke Sports front row. Tamihana in the hooking position. He's played a lot of games for Te Puke Sports over the years. Crosby with the feed. Reardon with the pass off the base. Tauranga Sports recycled the ball. That's Morgan, the front rower from last week, having a crack at blindside today. Crosby, Taumata. That was Reardon. Big pass to Vakasuyula, loafing out on the edges. Tauranga Sports up over the 22. Crosby finally arrives. Taumata. Oh, there's a good little break there by Livingston. He beats 2 players. That's 5 metres from the try line. Taumata. Still going, Taumata. That's the goalpost right there and shot. Number 5, that's the captain, Smith. Tauranga Sports pick and go. Another pick there. Good defence by Te Puke. Lithgow. Lithgow driving towards the line. He's brought down by the fullback, whose name we don't know just yet. Crosby. There's a good drive. And the referee, Elias Owen, puts his arm up. And it looks like it's the captain, Leo Smith, number 5, with the try. 4 minutes gone. Tauranga Sports, 5 points to 0. Defence by Te Puke. Lithgow. Lithgow driving towards the line. He's brought... Just heard myself. Gross. That sounds horrible. Taumata with the opportunity to add the extras. Oh, unfortunate. It's across the face of the goalpost. Score remains 5-0 after 5 minutes. You have a look here. There's Lithgow with the first lunge. And then in comes, it might be, yep, Crosby. I'm pretty sure that's Leo Smith, number 5. No, it's not. I do apologise. Tyler King, who had the big try last week against Tupuna. He's managed to dot down for the first try. So sorry, Mr. Smith, we're taking that try off you. We're giving it to your hooker. Morrison with the restart. That's Smith with the carry. Crosby finds his first 5 in Taumata with the clearance kick. Down to Kaikin. Little switch pass. It's Walker. Finds Saunders, who's instantly dispossessed. And Tauranga Sports are off on an attack again. Ball's recycled nicely. Reardon with the carry up to the 10-metre line. Crosby. Smith. Vakasiula bridges over the top. Crosby with the pass. Taumata. There's Reardon again, hanging around in midfield like all good number 8 should be. Crosby looks for change and then carries on. Smith with the carry. Taumata puts it up in the air. Fullback there, we don't know his name. He takes the mark. Interesting how these days players who are taking a mark or claiming a mark are also signalling a mark. Back in the old days, all you had to do was scream out at the top of your voice. Now you've got to do a free kick signal as well. Anyway, we've got our another line out coming up on the grandstand side of touch here. Tauranga Sports with the throw. And I'm pretty sure I've got that try scorer wrong for this third time. It might have been Ash Smith, the try scorer. By the end of the game, I'll give the try to everybody. Anyway, we're back live, and that's the centre Lithgow with a good run up over halfway. Dragged down in a scrag by Pudgy Veal, who I think might have affected the turnover as well. Well done, Pudgy. Morrison with the clearance pass. And that's Wilson with the pass across to Taumata. Looking for the 50-22. Pretty sure that was a 50-22. And it was indeed. Well done, Te Ariki Taumata with that kick. Smith, good two-handed take in the middle of that line out. Tauranga Sports have set them all. They're rumbling up the field. They're up over the 22-metre line. Captain Smith has his hands on the ball. Tommy Hunter rolls around the edges. They're still going, Tauranga Sports. King's dragged down now. There's Smith again. Tauranga Sports pick and go. This is good by their forward pack. They're right under the black dot there. Ball goes wide. Taumata pass to Lithgow. Lithgow takes it to the line. He's brought down a metre away. There's the ball now. Taumata goes into halfback. Reardon on the crash. What's going to happen here? Little pick. That's Thomas, the other lock with the ball. Another lunge towards the try line. Reardon tucks into the back of somebody. Must be inches to go, and there's the lunge.
Nice,
and this time Tyler King, number 2, wearing the headgear. He dots down for the second try. 10 minutes gone. Tauranga Sports 10-0. You have a look here on the replay. The Tauranga Sports forward pack has been dominating since the line-out maul. They pick and go, pick and go. There's the first lunge. And then look at King sniffing around the back like a good hooker is. And he only had to lunge half a centimetre and he dots down. Just to the right of the upright. Makes the conversion a little bit easier. Extra points are added. (12-0), and you see here on the replay, Te Puke Sports are trying to man up close and in goal, but the Tauranga Sports forward pack completely dominant in this phase of play. They're going to have to get their body height a little bit lower if they're going to negate dives like that. Morrison with the restart. Taken by Thomas. Referee's got his arm out for advantage. It's Royce Morgan, the tight head prop come blindside flanker. Crosby. He finds Ash Smith, first runner. Taumata. It's Livingston, little tip. Opening up the back row, Lithgow finds the big winger and Tim Spencer down the left-hand edge. He's caught in a good tackle.
Play the shape, Muff. Play the shape.
Crosby. Reardon with the carry up over halfway. Change of direction. And there's another mark taken there by, I think that might be Max Miller. Yes, indeed, the number 14, Max Miller from Te Puke, takes the mark. Is that Max? I think it is. I know half these kids, they all went to school with my son. Anyway, line out, Tauranga Sports got the throw. They're still inside Te Puke territory. Good to see the referee Elias Owen with a big smile on his face. He's clearly enjoying himself. Throw wasn't the straightest, easily seen. And there's the law change there. Free kick for a not straight, where it was contested. If it's not contested, you play away. Pudgy with the quick tap. Miller with the little chip over the top. Straight down to the Frenchman Montet, who's going to have a run. And he's away over the 10-metre line. Unfortunately, the Tauranga Sports player wasn't expecting the pass. And he's put it down. He's not happy with himself either. There's big Ash Smith there. Isn't it great to see young people having a big smile on their face, enjoying themselves, playing a bit of code on a Saturday afternoon in glorious sunshine. What an absolute cracker of a day. If you can get down to the ground, looks like you'll have a pretty good time. If you can't, sit back, relax, and enjoy this armchair ride that we're providing you through Local Gecko TV. Not sure who that is. I think it might be Walker playing halfback, not wearing the number 9 jersey. Anyway, here's Te Puke Sports' first opportunity for attack. Ball went to ground, but not deemed to have been knocked on, so Te Puke go again. Veal with the carry. Sports backline numbers are hard to read, I'm sorry. Oh, and there's a turnover penalty by the captain, number 5, Leo Smith. Gets his hands on the ball, earns the right there, and you can see here, not this breakdown, as the ball's recycled, and they carry the ball into contact. Here he comes. He comes from some distance to get his hands on that ball, but sure enough, he got there before the cleaners did, and he gets his hands on the ball. He can't get it up off the ground because the Te Puke Sports player's hanging on to it. Referee Elias Owen, Johnny on the spot to give the penalty. King with the throw. Smith with the win. It's Motley with the ball into contact. Tackler not rolling away. Just waited for the hand signal to see what that was for. I think the Te Puke Sports Jacqueline might have earned the right to get his hands on that. But the referee's correct in saying the tackler's the first obligation. He's the one that's got to move first. And quite often tacklers don't realise that their tackler teammate hasn't rolled away. And they often feel a little bit hard done by the penalty. The good thing is they weren't the ones that gave the penalty away. In a way, we're hard on attack now. Tauranga Sports with King with the ball. Reardon's at the front pod, and that's where they go. Reardon's got the ball. He's had a crack because nobody contested on him. Number 6, Royce Morgan with the ball. He's brought down inches away. Whakasiola has a look, world's biggest halfback. Ball's been spilled by Tauranga. Coach McDermott won't be happy with that. Yeah, Te Puke under pressure. Referee Elias Owen goes back to the first infringement, which was the knock on. Only the second scrum of the game, I think. First one was a Tauranga Sports feed, and the experienced Te Puke Sports front row put a bit of heat on them. So this is their first feed to the scrum. Let's see what they can do. Walker with the feed, nice solid platform. It's Morrison with the carry, and he's spilled it board straight into the hands of Te Puke opponent Lithgow. Oh, and the winger there, Wilson, he's put it down. So we'll go back to the first infringement. What a shame. Opportunity to score gone a begging. We'll go back in. If you have a look here, you can see the pass was fine. He carries the ball into contact and it pops out, squeezed out like a bar of soap. And then number 14, Max Miller, puts that one down. And a try scoring opportunity goes begging. Back live here with a scrum, probably 10 metres away from the try line. Crosby feeds the ball, Reardon with the pickup at the back. And it was all a little bit messy. The Te Puke Sports front row put the heat on just as Reardon was picking up the ball. Quite often happens when you're 5 metres out. You might switch off a little bit. You're worrying about the next job instead of the job you're doing right now. And as sometimes can happen, an opportunity goes awry. Walker with the ball now. Let's see if Te Puke Sports can alleviate some pressure and get away from their try line. There's the feed. Again, rock solid from Tamihana and Co. Yeah, Miller with the kick, clearance kick. Straight down the throat of number 14, Wilson. Can't handle it, spills it forward. Te Puke Sports are out of danger for now.
Caleb, one side yours first, Dave. Royce, yours, Caleb. Hectic down though. I got two. Don't you stay.
20 minutes gone here. No change in the score since they tried 10 minutes ago. Tauranga Sports leading 12-0. Walker with the feed. Referee's got the Te Puke Sports loose head for dropping to his knee. Utu Moigalu with the penalty there. Taumata will look for some territory. He's done a good job there. We're down probably 10 metres from the try line. Tauranga Sports swing back on attack. King with the throw. Captain Smith with the catch. It's a little bit messy, but it's been tidied up. Whakasiola looks to have a go. No, let Crosby do the work. It's a pass to Crosby. That's out to Livingston, the open side flanker and first receiver. Change of direction. Vakasiola. Ash Smith with the carry. Tauranga Sports body lying in the way. Referee's got his arm out. Taumata reared in the midfield. He's lost it forward. We'll go back for the knock on, but we'll also go back for the penalty. Te Puke Sports player not rolling away. Vakasiola taps it. He wants to have a crack. There's a carry. Oh, and he's got down. I didn't realise he was so close to the try line. Well done, young man. 23 minutes gone, 17-0. Tauranga over to Te Puke Sports. You have a look here. Vakasiola sizes up the opportunity. Tap, duck, try. You're not going to get it any easier than that. Tomasi Vakasiola, try. 17-0 with the kick to come. Te Ariki Taumata adds the extras. 19 points to 0. See here on the replay, Vakasiola, the tap, runs a couple of metres, gets over in the tackle of Saunders and Veal to dot down that try there. We're back live.
We are now, boys. Zero rock. Zero rock.
Looks like Te Puke Sports have brought on a big number there. Can't see who it is. We'll try and pick him up in a moment. Big deep kick down to the captain and Leo Smith. He's brought down just inside the 22. Crosby with the pass. Going to have a little bit of a dabble down the right-hand edge. And that's Max Wilson there. Unfortunate he's spilled the ball forward. He's also thumped his head into the ground, I think, but we'll play on. Max Miller with the ball. He's put the kick through. Down to his opposite man in Taumata. Does a little switch pass. That's Lithgow there with the ball. Brought down by Pudgy Veal. And Pudgy's done well at, oh no, he's got a Tauranga Sports player for sealing off the ball there. Good tackle, Pudgy. Well done, young boy. I'd hear the microphone, everybody agreeing with me. It's good to see I do know what I'm talking about sometimes. At least here my opinion's valued, not like at home. Second opportunity for Te Puke Sports to go on attack, put themselves on the scoreboard. Just wait for a ball. Nicholas with the throw. Veal with the win. Walker with a little bit of a run. He's brought down by Wilson. Ball falls free, Miller. 22-metre line. Te Puke Sports up over that line now. Good carry there, number 4, Tamani. Change of direction. Veal carries the ball into contact. Miller at first 5. Walker with the ball. Oh, it's been put down by Nicholas. Tauranga Sports have eased the pressure with a clearance kick. And another opportunity for Te Puke Sports goes a begging. good crowd here at Te Puke for these 2 games. I think there might be an injury. I could hear Coach Shane McDermott shouting out to the referee. Mr. Tamihana with his hands on his hips. Hope you're enjoying your run in the sun, boy. Yeah. Everybody trots back to position. I'll see if there's any number changes. Referee blows time back on. Nicholas with the ball in his hands. Oh, very cheeky move up the front. Some cunning old heads thought about that move at a training on a Thursday. Walker. Miller at first 5. Big long pass. Nord. That's the fullback there we don't know the number of. Walker again. Finds the blindside winger in Caton, but he spilled it forward in the collision.
G up now, let's go! Can you go 1 at 10? I'll cover. I'm gonna work. Fighting, can you go left? Up and out, Leon, up and out.
Crosby with the feed. Reardon with the pop. Motley with the run. Left behind by Lithgow, but he goes back and gets it. Lithgow's brought down on the 10-metre line. Back to Taumata, has to change direction because of the pressure. Big kick, not looking for the touchline. Montet with the kick. Miller's wearing the number 10 jersey. Dodgers. This is a good phase of play by Te Puke Sports. That's the halfway line there. Walker to Miller. Miller with the big kick across field. Taumata can't field it cleanly, so he's got to go back and get it. And from the safety of his 22, he finds a touchline up over halfway. 30 minutes gone here, folks, in our first game of today's doubleheader. Tauranga Sports are leading Te Puke Sports by 19 points to 0 in this Anzac Day heritage match between these two old rivals. Nicholas with the throw. It's been won at the front by Veal. Miller. There's a long pass. Haven't called that young man's name yet. I think that might be the big number 8, Te Aho. Miller. Bit of hesitation. Gets away from some danger. Walker to Tamihana with the carry. Go you, good thing. Ball's available. Utu Moigalu with the ball. Pops free but goes backwards. Tauranga Sports defending like demons. Walker back to the fullback. Ball bounces into touch. Don't forget, folks, we will be covering both the development game and the premier game coming up at 2:45. You'll get a 10-minute window to make yourselves a cup of tea between this game and the next. Little sneaky front of the line out move taken by Ash Smith. Crosby with the ball That's Royce Morgan standing at first receiver. Crosby changes direction. Smith with the carry. Taumata. Lithgow.
Clean it, Santi, clean it.
Oh, he's had the ball stripped off him. Te Puke Sports. Oh, unfortunate there, but
Nice, guys. Good team, mate.
we've got a line out just in front of our camera on the halfway line here at Murray Salt Stadium. Referee blows time off. I think we might have an injury to Tauranga Sports number 3, Ash Smith, right over the far side of the field. Might be a good time to show some highlights while we're waiting. We'll just have a look at here at the first try. The carry here by Tauranga Sports. A little pick and goes. And then in comes Ash Smith, the injured player at the moment. Flies over. Oh no, it is Tyler King. He has got headgear on. Righto, we'll give it back to Tyler. Anyway, we'll go back live. Tyler King with the throw. Smith with the line out win. Nice and straight there by Lithgow, the number 13. Crosby, straight back. Taumata standing in the pocket. And he bounces the ball into touch just outside the 22-metre line. Number 22 on the field for Tauranga Sports. That's Ewan Sodio, another Frenchman. Tauranga Sports have struck up a relationship with French rugby, bringing over all their next test players to have a jam in the Bay of Plenty. Pudgy Veal with the line-out win. And the referee and Pudgy have both said he can't grab a hold of me like that. Pudgy Veal, as we all know, is also a highly qualified and very good referee when he's not playing. Up Pudgy, as I've said, play as long as you can, then come back and pick up the whistle when you're ready. Nicholas with the throw. I think that was Mackie there with the win. Here's a good run here from Te Puke Sports. Ball's recycled. Walker. That's the number 8, Te Aho there with the big run. Good territory made by Te Aho. Miller with the big loopy pass. Ball's been recycled. It's Tamani with the ball. Beats one, beats two. Places it back nicely. Walker, Miller, Veal back door. Mackie with the ball. Kaken, who's got it now, cuts back in field. Walker, Miller, Veal. Bit of Tauranga Boys College play. Can't do that, son. Tackler not rolling away. Te Puke Sports, penalty, 22-metre line. 4 minutes to go. Can they trouble the scoreboard between now and half-time? They've elected for the scrum. Their scrum's performing really well at the moment. So they should set themselves a good platform to attack. And with the scrum being located in the central part of the field, they give themselves a couple of different options. Oh, I could see that coming a mile away. Utu Moigalu, the loose head prop, head and shoulders down. He's having a complaint to the referee, but I'm afraid, son, you've got to get your head and shoulders up first. He's having a bit of a complaint about being ground down. I'm not 100% sure Ash Smith is big enough to do that. Taumata with the clearance kick. And it bounces on the roof and scares the crap out of everybody. Not sure what's going on there. Certainly hope Eli's not trying to teach him how to prop. Anyway, we're back live. Tyler King with the throw. Down the back, overthrown. Tamihana with the ball in his hands, rumbles down the field. Te Puke Sports leap onto attack. I think Tauranga have stolen that on the ground. Crosby with the box kick. I thought they'd outlawed box kicks. It's number 12, Nord with the ball. He's recycled it. Walker. Miller with the kick. Plenty of time for Tauranga Sports to field that. It's Montet. Unfortunate there, it was knocked on in that play. Couple of minutes till halftime. I'm sure these lads will be looking forward to a little bit of a breather and an orange, and to get some little bit of instruction from their coaching and support staff. Oh, Vakasiola has come around to the tight head side. That'll explain why Utu Moigalu's having some difficulties. Let's have a close look here, see if we can pick up what's going on in these dark places called front rowers. There's the scrum. Comfortable winners. Walker, missed pass to Nord. Nord catches Miller on the loop around, kicks into in goal, and it's going to, oh, number 11 gets his hand on that. Unfortunately, it had crossed the dead ball line. What a shame. That was a great run there by number 11, Kaitkin. And you have a look here on the replay, and you see as the ball gets to Miller and he does a little kick, there doesn't look to be any urgency from the Tauranga Sports players. And then Kaitkin comes out of nowhere. All the supporters reckon it's a try. John Dowling, what do you reckon? You're in the best position, standing right there. I'll give you a call at half time, John. You can tell me if that was a try or not. Anyway, we're back for the scrum. Tauranga Sports, time up on the clock. Are they going to have a crack here, or are they just going to clear it? No, they're just going to put the ball into touch. Referee Elias Owen blows his whistle for half-time. After 40 minutes of rugby, Tauranga Sports are leading Te Puke Pirates by 19 points to 0. We're going to take a quick break. I'm going to give Mr. Dowling a call. We'll be right back after these messages.
Get the boys a drink, hey boys.
No mahara mai, folks. We are back here at Murray Salt Stadium for the second half of this Baywide development match between Te Puke Pirates, the hosts, and Tauranga Sports Raptors. As you can see from the screen, the Raptors are leading 19 points to 0, and I can confirm that last try effort in goal by Tauranga Sports, thanks to John Dowling, former president of the Bay of Plenty Rugby Union, standing on that dead ball line at the time of the try was scored. The ball was grounded on the dead ball line, so the referee, Elias Owen, got that decision correct. As he blows time on for the second half, we're underway here at Murray Salt Stadium. It's carried up by Leo Smith, the captain. He's had a good game. Crosby with the clearance. Back to Ash Smith, the big tight head prop. Crosby with the clearance. Can't see who that is there. That's Captain Leo Smith again. Tauranga Sports still trying to settle it down. Back to Taumata sitting in the pocket. Big clearance kick down to halfway. Taken there by, not sure who that is, Milan I think it is, or Milan. Number 14 jersey. It's 17 Stoddard carrying the ball. New halfback number 12. I think Nord's gone into halfback. Oh no, it's Walker there in halfback. Pudgy cleans out. Big number 3 there is Nicholas running a dummy. Utu Moigalu carrying the ball. Unfortunately, he spills the ball on the deck. So we will go back to the first infringement. Tauranga Sports winger Tim Spencer having a good conversation with the new man on the field, Stoddard, wearing the number 17 jersey. Questioning each other's parentage, I'd say. Robert Pudgy Veal in the number 16 jersey giving instructions. Walker with the ball in his hands waiting to feed this scrum. There's the feed. Tauranga Sports put some pressure on, but they clear the ball. Backdoor by Nord. Popped off the ground there. Te Puke Sports go on to attack. Te Puke Sports just need some more players to go to the breakdown. Veal with the carry. Unfortunately, it looks like he spilled the ball forward on the floor. And Tauranga Sports will get a relieving scrum. Little bit of a delay while Kaumatua Tamihana comes over to the scrum. Just a bit of an update from the number 2 field at Murray Salt Stadium here in Te Puke. Te Puke Colts are leading Tauranga Sports Colts by 17 points to 5. And that is the game that is going on the number 2 field as we speak. Just having a bit of difficulty getting this scrum underway. The referee Elias Owen comes around to this near side of the scrum to try and sort out the problem. On this side here, Nicholas versus Ash Smith. I think Tyler King's actually switched to the hooking, to the loose head prop side. We'll have a quick look at a moment. Crosby with the feed. Reardon off the back of the scrum to Crosby. The clearance kick there by Montet. Bounces into the 22. Caitkin with the ball. And behind the 22 metre line, he looks for touch. Looks like we've got a new assistant referee on that far side of the field. Can hardly see the flag, he's not tall enough. Tyler King with the ball in his hands. I think he might be playing loose head prop now. It's Thomas with the win. It's a new player on the field, not sure what he is, but he's made a break. He's got the ball out to Livingston, the open side flanker out in the back line. Crosby, Lithgow, good little tip on there to Spencer. Spencer beats one tackle, he carries, still going strong. There's the 22-metre line. There's a Te Puke Sports player making a nuisance of himself. That's Morgan there with the carry. Crosby. Reardon playing first receiver to Taumata. Inside to the number 16, McBride, who spills the ball forward. Te Puke Sports with the ball. But he's knocked it on, and we'll go back to the first infringement back over here. Just trying to pick up where all these new players have gone to. Tyler King's definitely playing loose head prop. I think Ash Smith might be at hooker for Tauranga Sports. Walker with the feed. Te Puke Sports scrum nice and stable. Ball went backwards, so we're playing on. That's Nord there, brought down outside the 22. Walker finds the fullback coming on. That's number 20. That's Holland. Miller at first 5. Big, long, sweeping pass. Kaitkin out on the wing. Actually, that's Jeffries wearing the number 18 jersey. Tamani running with the ball, making it look like a small P in that big hand of his. There's a relieving pressure kick. Taumata feeds the ball, beats the winger. Inside pass to Spencer. Oh, unfortunately, Montet spilled that one forward. But Tim Spencer, the big number 11 left winger, you can see here on the replay, a little bit of a pirouette, nicely done. Tiptoes down the touchline, there's the inside pass. Spencer's pass can't be regathered by Montet, and it's lost forward there. Coach Shane McDermott whispering some instructions. Hope he's standing in the coach's box and he's not outside his territory. Former NPC referee, International Test Television match official Shane McDermott, giving back to the game in more than one way. Well done, Gappy. Walker with the feed. Finds number 20 in Holland. Number 18, I think that is. That's Jeffries playing on the left wing. Not sure who's playing halfback now. That's the centre, Edmonds, with the carry. Te Puke Sports finally strings some phases together. Reardon wins the ball, but it's already been knocked forward by Tauranga Sports. Tauranga Sports look like they're going to make some replacements. Number 19, that's Robson Old, comes onto the field, and he's going to high-five somebody, and that's going to tell me exactly who he's replacing. Well done, young man. I just need him to turn around so I can see what number he is. I think that's Tyler Thomas, the lock, coming off.
Cheers, Oscar.
Walker with the ball, about to feed the scrum. About as crooked as a dog's hind leg. Just a bit of an update from the other development match being televised. Portuguese is eating Whakarewarewa 19 points to 17 at Rotorua International Stadium. And the development game out at Te Puna. Te Puna are leading 18 points to 7 at Maramatanga Park.
T, what we talking about at half time, mate?
No score here in the second half. 11 minutes gone, 51 minutes gone. We have a half an hour to go in this development game. Crosby with the feed. Reardon pops it out. Taumata with the big booming right foot. It's going to find grass right down in the 22. There's the clearance kick heading to the middle of the field. Crosby, Montet, the step, ball in two hands. So just inside Te Puke Sports. Reardon playing halfback, carries to Lithgow. That's a high tackle. I don't think that was any arms either. Smith, the captain, he's worked hard all day. He has, the captain, led from the front. Crosby, short pass to Lithgow. That's the 22-metre line. Crosby finds Morgan, the prop, having a ball of a time playing a blindside flanker. Here comes the hooker and Tyler King. He's up over the 10-metre line, 5 metres from the try line. They fight to get the ball to ground. Ash Smith comes in to give him a hand. Referee Elias Owens found a mistake there. I think he's going back for the earlier dangerous tackle. Back for the penalty. Tomata's just letting his team know they kick for the corner. It's a good penalty kick right into the corner flag area. We're about 5 to 10 metres out. Remember, back in the first half, Tauranga Sports had a good rumbling line out. More, let's see if they can just string it together and do it again. Captain Leo Smith there. Number 19 is there as well, Rob Olsen. Sorry, Robson Old. Can't read my own writing. King with the throw, taken by the captain. The line-out winner is sacked. Smith with the blindside run. We're getting pretty close. What does the referee say? No, we've still got a couple of millimetres to go. Everybody gets nice and low. Eli Owens got his hand in the air, knee on the ground. And that's the replacement player, number 16, I think, Lockie McBride, with the ball in his hand. He's going to claim the try. You see here on the replay, we're a couple of millimetres short. They burrow deep. There's the player there getting his hands on the ball, and he drives. You can see the ball there. There's great camera work from our camera operator, and the referee's in perfect position to award that try. Lockie McBride, number 16. Well done, young man. That extends Tauranga Sports' lead out to 24 points to 0. And this Tauranga Sports development team are looking very, very good. In their last 3 games, I don't think they've conceded a point. And they've had 2 wins with about 170 points for at the moment. Taumata with the attempted added extras. It's just away to the right-hand side of the upright. Score remains 24 Tauranga Sports Raptors. Te Puke Pirates 0. You see the big leg drive there. I'm not sure who that is. But McBride is hovering just towards the back of that breakdown. And he burrows in there. Camera operator's good angle on that. Unfortunately, Nicholas from Te Puke Pirates was unable to stop that try. There's the restart. Good two-handed catch above his head by Captain Leo Smith. Crosby giving directions. Big carry there, Ash Smith on the crash. They've got their tails up now, Tauranga Sports Raptors have. Taumata with the clearance kick. Down to Jeffrey, no, not Jeffries, down to Tamani. He's going to run with it. Looks like a pea in his hands, it's so big. Beats off one, beats off two, dragged down inside the Tauranga half. And here goes Te Puke Sports. Big looping pass, intercepted by Tim Spencer, and off he goes. That's inside the 22. Here comes Crosby. Little bit of off the ball play. Yeah, thought so. Come through the side. Quick tap there by Livingston. He's heading towards the try line. Crosby. That's Lithgow. Can't be far to the try line. Crosby again. Somebody's crashed over with the ball. What's the referee say? And tries awarded again. And I think that might be Ash Smith, the number 3. I'm not 100% sure. We'll have a look at the replay and confirm. You can see here, Crosby throws the pass. It's Lithgow with the initial carry. His knees hit the ground. The ball's recycled. Crosby with the pass. We can't quite see. I'll have to have a little look. Extras are added. It's 31 points to 0. And if we can just have another bit of a sniff to see who that try scorer is. I'm pretty sure it's Ash Smith. Oh no, Ash Smith is in that breakdown. It must be somebody else. Fortunately, the pass fools the camera operator. And we'll just loiter here a bit more. Nah, not sure. 31-0, 58 minutes gone in the second half. Tauranga Sports dominating here. Try scorer was Royce Morgan, number 6, the blindside flanker who was a prop last week.
Kill's gonna be running.
We're back live here. 31-0. Tauranga Sports very strong this afternoon. Their development team looks very, very well balanced indeed. I'll probably start thinking about making some substitutions. I think a couple of these players are sitting on the bench in the next game. Anyway, ball's been knocked on by Te Puke Sports in that line out, and we'll set a scrum.
Bronco 1. Bronco 1.
Number 20 for Tauranga Sports, Oscar Anderson is on the field. Looks like he's packing down on the side of that scrum. So Royce Morgan, I think, might have gone into the front row. And Tomasi Vakasiola has left the field because he's definitely sitting on the bench in the main game. So Morgan's gone to prop. Anyway, back live. Little loop around by Taumata. It's number 20, Oscar Anderson. Number 21. Big carry there by number 19, Robson Old. Taumata with the clearance kick. Down inside the protection of his 22-metre line. Te Puke Sports will clear. But he's not found touch. That's Montet with the ball. Beats one. That's up over the halfway line. He's brought down 40 metres from the try line. Crosby finds Old. Crosby again. Taumata. That's Ash Smith still out there running around like a flanker. Looks like all the tide here, all the props are getting in on the act of being a loosie. Motley with the ball. He's had a quiet game. Crosby. Tauranga Sports is just coming wave after wave. Reardon, he has a crack at the defensive line. Crosby. That's Montet circling the edge. Spencer. Unfortunately, he's tiptoed onto the white line. Touch judge has got his flag up. Referee's gone back for something. Not sure what that penalty was for. Taumata says I'm having a shot at the touch lines. Their line-out's working pretty well. I think they might have another crack. Looks like Coach Shane McDermott's about to ring the changes, bring on more reserves. Give his squad a bit of a breather. Looks like they'll comfortably go 3 from 3 after this. King with the throw. It's one at the front of the line out. King's now got his arms around the ball as the Tauranga Sports line out rumbles towards. That's been collapsed there. Referee's playing advantage. Tauranga Sports lunge, and there's the try. Try number 6. And he's got a headgear on. I'll give you his number in a minute. He'll let me know who he is. I think it's the line-out winner eventually who won that ball, which is number 16, Lockie McBride. No, it's not. Oh, here he is. Lockie's coming in now. Sniffs the ball, and he gets his try. Well done, Lockie McBride. Just come on the field. Dots down for his second. 63 minutes gone, 36 points to 0. The Raptors are dominating here today at the Pirate Ship.
Do you play as well? Played a bit last year, Coach.
Taumata with the added extras. Touchies don't stick their flags up. Yeah, too busy chasing the ball. Referee looked at them puzzlingly, finally signalled it. The kick is successful. 38-0. And here you can see in the action replay, King's got his hands on the ball at the moment as that maul rumbles forward and Te Puke collapses it. King rumbles to the right. The try scorer gets up and follows him, sniffs out the try, and they've been very, very good at converting their line-out mauls into tries today, has Tauranga Sports. There's the restart. There's the try scorer with the catch. He spilled it forward. That's number 21. I think that's Hetet there with the ball. Tamani playing halfback. He says, come with me, everybody. Let's rumble this way. It's number 21, Hetet with the pass. There's Nicholas with the carry. Tamani comes back open. That's Jeffries. Big looping pass to Stoddard. Number 21 is Isaiah Walsh for Tauranga Sports. Number 20 is Oscar Anderson. Ball's been intercepted by Millen. And finally, Te Puke Sports home crowd gets something to yell about as he dots down for the very first try of their match. 38 points to 5. And you see here, Tauranga Sports won the ball at that breakdown. The pass was thrown and intercepted. And off he goes. Number 14, Milan, will dot down for his first try of the game and Te Puke Sports' first points of the day, just behind the sticks. Holland with the attempted extras. There they are. We're back live, folks. No, we're not. I tell a lie, that's just the intercept. Now we're back live. Not sure who that was that restarted the game. I'll get you his name in a moment. Anyway, Te Puke Sports have regathered. They're still inside their 22. Tamihana with the carry. Nicholas at half. Big, long, loopy pass. That's Jeffries out on the left edge. Wonder if he's any relative of Craig Jeffries, Te Puke Sports stalwart. Clearance kick from Te Puke Pirates. Crosby fields the ball. Montet finds Anderson. Number 21 is Walsh. Isaiah Walsh with the little kick. Montet with the kick. And it's been grounded in goal by Pudgy Veal, who's taken a goal line dropout really quickly. Don't think that was what he was planning. Pudgy, you're facing the wrong way, young man. Tauranga Sports have possession. Smith with the carry. Referee Elias Owen's got his hand up for advantage. Yep, I think somebody was offside. Everybody's pointing to the sideline. Our line-out maul's working really well. Why would we change it? Crosby, he's going to kick it for touch. And they're going to set their line out again, and I would say that they're going to have a crack at scoring a line-out maul try again. King with the ball. Dan Tisley on in the number 18. He's the lifter. Jumper's been sacked perfectly legally. McBride, he's sniffing for his third. Referee calls release, and there's a try. No, there's a penalty. Oh my God. Yeah, the guy had his knees on the ground, but they wouldn't let him go. Even the referee called for it. Captain Pudgy Veal's not 100% in agreement. That's okay. Captains and referees often disagree, so long as they can have a beer in the club rooms afterwards. Crosby back to the line out. King with the throw. Old with the catch. Te Puke Sports do their darndest to ruin that more, but Ash Smith's got the ball. Referee's got an obstruction. Accidental or on purpose? Accidental. Scrum to Te Puke Sports. Stoddard's on the blind side. That's 16. Tisley's on the blind side for Sports. Morgan's in the front row. Old is on Anderson is on the open side. Okay, let's see if we can get this scrum down. 9 minutes left in this game, 38 points to 7. Tauranga Raptors leading over Pirates. Tamani's playing number 8. He picks up and comes off the back. Walker with the clearance pass. Hits his captain and Pudgy Veal, who tells Old to get out of his way. Tamani with the ball again. No, that's Utu Moilagu. Number 20, Holland. It's all happening in slow motion at the moment. Sports, back door. They're having a crack. Oh, they're having a crack from their goal line. You can do an intercept, so can we. Tim Spencer dots down under the post for Tauranga Sports. And that will be the ball game with about 8 to go. You can see here it's all happening in slow motion. And as Te Puke Sports try to weave their magic, there's the big long pass. That pass there, gone to the wrong person. Number 19, I think it was, Holland, who's thrown that pass. And Tim Spencer, 72nd minute, has dotted down 43 points to 7. Motley with the conversion attempt. Flags go up. Conversion is successful. 45 points to 7. And here's just the replay. They're sort of shoveling shit sideways when you think about it. One hand under the posts. Easy as they come. Not long to go now, folks, before the main game kicks off. Coming up next, Te Puke Pirates Premier Men versus Tauranga Sports Premier Men. In what should be an absolute ripper of a clash. Great catch, Elias Owen. There's the restart. Referee Elias Owen, he's had an exceptional game here today. Hasn't missed a thing that I can think of. Crosby, little flick up to King. Reardon gets over the top of him. Crosby again. Big long pass. That's Lithgow coasting through that. Throws the dummy. Here goes the Frenchman Montet. Inside to Lithgow. Lithgow beats one and Lithgow's under the posts. Try number 8. From the kickoff, they did an exceptional job here. Very simple catch and pass, but as you can see, there's one missed tackle. There's the dummy. That's a good little pass. He stays in support. Montet draws the cover. Inside pass. Lithgow with the easy sweeping run. Too big, too fast, too strong. Try number 8. Very good player is this Harry Lithgow. And given that he's playing so well in the development team, I'm pretty sure the Tauranga Sports Premier coaches will just be interested to see that their development team is going so well. The extra points are added by Motley. They've cracked the 50. For the 3rd week in a row, Tauranga Sports Development have put on 50 points or more. And I think this might be the first try they've conceded. And there's the restart. And off comes Tyler. No, that's McBride, the try scorer there with the ball. Crosby. Oscar Anderson, number 20. Referee's got his arm out. A little bit of skullduggery going on at that breakdown. No advantage coming from that skullduggery, so we'll go back to the penalty. Just on 3 and a bit minutes to go here, Murray Salt Stadium, number 1. Walsh with the penalty kick for touch. He finds the far touch line around about the halfway mark. Budding referee playing wears his Te Puke Sports kit, thinking he's going to have some fun in the sun. Next thing you know, he's running touch. King with the throw. Yeah, not sure what went on there, but I'm pretty sure there was a balk. Couldn't really see it. Too many people jumped. The ball didn't come. Referee signals a free kick for the fake throw. What can Te Puke Sports string together? It's Nicholas with the carry. He's fought hard all day, but he's driven backwards in a good tackle. Oh, nice little run up the middle by, I think it's Otumoigalu, the loose head prop. These two props have had to battle all day. Te Puke Sports backline, there's Pudgy Veal, he'll fight all day. Still going is Pudgy. And Te Puke Sports fly on to attack. Change of direction by Holland. So on the left-hand edge is Jeffries. Little wee pop pass to the Kaumatua in Tamihana. Metre away from the try line is Tamihana. Utumoigalu with the thrust to the try line. Ball spills free. Jeffries. Nicholas with the carry. Can Te Puke Sports finish on a high? There's the try line there, 1 metre away. Here we go now, Holland to Maud. That's the left winger, Kaikin. And he dots down for what will probably be the final act of today's game. Number 11, Kaikin from Te Puke Sports dots down for their second try of the match. And you can see here the ball's just shoveled to the edge and there's an extra man there. Easy try for the number 11 Kaikin. And what's been a pretty disappointing effort by Te Puke Pirates, I'm afraid. Opportunity to add the extras.
Doesn't look good on the fucking local Gecko, bro.
Flags are waved away. Referee Elias Owen blows full time on the first match of our double-header broadcast here from Murray Salt Stadium. The final score of this match, Tauranga Sports Raptors 2 strong, the visitors 52 over the hosts, Te Puke Sports Pirates by 12. Don't go far away, folks. If you need to, make yourselves a cuppa or grab yourselves a drink, a quick sandwich, quick turnaround. We've got the second game coming up right after this break.
Your friends.